Hello, everyone! Welcome to our English learning journey with movies. Let's explore and improve our English together. Easter egg, meaning a hidden message or surprise gift. Example, Rebecca has planned to reveal a really surprising Halloween Easter egg for their kids.
3, 2, 1.
Let the hunt for Halliday's Easter egg begin.
And if you do happen to find that Easter egg, there's a bonus.
There's an Easter egg, but you can't eat it until Sunday.
All right.
One Sunday back in 1930, there was an Easter egg hunt here.
I'm looking at a giant vibrating Easter egg from hell and no Max.
Bon appetit, meaning said to someone before they start eating a meal, to tell them you hope they enjoy their food. Example, I want to thank you all for coming to my dinner party, and I'd like to wish you all bon appetit.
3, 2, 1.
Bon appetit, Dr. Weinstein.
I'm starved. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, boys.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Sweet tooth, meaning to have a strong craving for sweet food. Example, my son has a sweet tooth. He always asks for candy after dinner.
3, 2, 1.
And for us, Mr. Sweet Tooth.
Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight!
Dessert, then. I got a sweet tooth.
I know that I have a sweet tooth.
Because he has a sweet tooth, right?
Silver spoon, meaning having a rich or privileged background. Example, the president said that any person with a silver spoon is not above the law.
3, 2, 1.
People like Silver Spoon over there.
Poor little rich boy, choking on that silver spoon.
I heard that kid from Silver Spoons is really good.
Girls like you raised with silver spoons and perfect skin.
I know you probably think I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I'm no elitist.
I could eat a horse, meaning to be extremely hungry. Example, could we please stop for some dinner on our way home? I'm so hungry that I could eat a horse.
3, 2, 1.
I could eat a horse.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
I could eat a horse. Yeah, I'm so hungry I could eat a
horse.
I could eat a horse.
Fast food, meaning food that is tasty but has less or no nutritional value is referred to as fast food. Example, she is so addicted to such fast food that she completely avoids proper meals.
3, 2, 1.
Fast food.
Napkins come from fast food places.
Fast Food Boulevard!
I still eat fast food every single day, and people question it.
I have fast food experience.
Food for thought, meaning an idea or subject to think about. Example, the manager's meeting today has given me a lot of food for thought about whether I want to continue working for this company.
3, 2, 1.
food for thought. To study. Food for thought.
Let me give you some facts and figures, some food for thought.
Well, just food for thought.
Food for thought. Thank you.
Eat like a horse, meaning to eat a lot because you have a large appetite. Example, I've been eating like a horse since I've been pregnant. I know they say you're eating for two now, but this is ridiculous.
3, 2, 1.
Eats like a horse.
Hungry too, by the looks of it. She's been eating like a horse.
Look, Grandpa's eating like a horse.
Oh, I don't know. Fred eats like a horse.
About her, she whistles like a bird and eats like a horse.
Oh.
Bring home the bacon, meaning to go out and earn a living or earn money for the family. Example, every woman wants to be married to a man that can bring home the bacon.
3, 2, 1.
Bring on the bacon, baby.
Bringing home the bacon.
Daddy brought home the bacon, baby.
You can bring home the bacon and fry it in the pan.
Me bringing home the bacon for my fiance.
Bigger fish to fry, meaning to have more important things to do or think about. Example, I did not have a lot of time to spend on this issue. I have bigger fish to fry.
3, 2, 1.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, we have bigger fish to fry.
Honestly, don't know, but I have bigger fish to fry.
I've got bigger fish to fry, believe me.
Frankly, I have bigger fish to fry.
Low-hanging fruit, meaning something that is easy to obtain, achieve, or take advantage of. Example, there are a lot of things that need to be completed for our project. I would suggest that we start with the low-hanging fruit.
3, 2, 1.
I
know, low-hanging fruit, right?
Ooh, there's some low-hanging fruit.
It's low-hanging fruit. I can't help myself.
I'm gonna start by firing the low-hanging fruit like Manny.
But how could I not knock down such low-hanging fruit?
Full of beans, meaning to have a lot of energy and enthusiasm. Example, John's reaction showed that he was full of beans after hearing that he was going to be a dad for the second time.
3, 2, 1.
I'm white and full of beans.
You are full of beans.
Ted, unlike that chair, you, sir, are full of beans.
I'm full of beans, me.
We was young and full of beans.
In a nutshell, meaning very briefly, giving only the main points. Example, in a nutshell, Mary only wants everyone to be happy, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve this.
3, 2, 1.
Parenthood in a nutshell.
That, in a nutshell.
I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space.
What's your problem in a nutshell?
Okay, that's it, in a nutshell.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, meaning moving from a very difficult position to one that is considered much worse. Example, moving from my old school to this one is like jumping out of the frying pan into the fire.
3, 2, 1.
How do they say it? Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Out the frying pan into the fire.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire, cadets! Time to put your training to work!
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Half-baked, meaning poorly developed or carried out. Example, that was a half-baked idea. It would never work in practice.
3, 2, 1.
But the market is too crowded for a half-baked release.
I need a dangerous half-baked solution that...
Half-baked theory about serial number.
Ah, good. Another one of your half-baked schemes.
Ben, this whole idea sounds pretty half-baked.
Cry over spilt milk, meaning there is no use in being upset over situations that have already happened and cannot be changed. Example, Mona was unable to accept the reality of her divorce. She was crying over spilled milk.
3, 2, 1.
No use crying over spilt milk.
No use crying over spilled milk!
And we shouldn't cry over spilt milk.
Well, no point crying over spilt milk now, is there one?
Oh, why bother? What's done is done. It's no use crying over spilt milk.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, meaning no matter how unfair the situation is, it must be accepted. Example, the manager was fired from his job after making such a huge mistake, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
3, 2, 1.
And that's the way it was. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I'm Bruce Nolan, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I'm sorry, Jude. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Butter up, meaning to be very kind or friendly to someone or try to please someone, so that that person will do what you want them to do. Example, Alice is good at buttering up her superiors, and that's how she mostly gets promoted.
3, 2, 1.
He's buttering him up.
When she's all buttered up and distracted.
Oh, he's just trying to butter you up.
No better way to butter up a parent than to tell him how hot his kids are.
Did you just warm this butter up for me?
Yeah.
Pie in the sky, meaning something that you hope will happen but is very unlikely to happen. Example, her dream of wanting to move to London to become a famous singer is a pie in the sky if you ask me.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, but all this is pie in the sky.
I hope you don't have any pie in the sky planned.
They sold you on some pie in the sky in vitro treatment, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you love your job so much that you choose that and this pie in the sky relationship antiquated ideal instead of...
If they can fill you up with that pie in the sky stuff, maybe you won't notice how much crap you've eaten in your own lifetime.
Take with a grain of salt, meaning if you take something with a grain of salt, you do not believe that it is completely accurate or true. Example, I'll take anything he says with a grain of salt. He has a habit of exaggerating things.
3, 2, 1.
I've always taken you with a grain of salt.
You have to take those with a grain of salt, honey.
So, whatever he told you about me, I'd take it with a grain of salt.
You got to take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Take whatever she said with a grain of salt.
A lot on my plate, meaning to have a large number of problems to deal with or a large amount of work to do. Example, Lisa has a lot on her plate, and that is why she is always busy.
3, 2,
Well, I've kind of got a lot on my plate right now.
I have a lot on my plate right now.
Oh, well, I do have a lot on my plate right now.
Unfortunately, I have a lot on my plate today.
I got a lot on my plate!
In a pickle, meaning to be in an unpleasant situation with no obvious way out. Example, Alice is definitely in a pickle as she didn't meet her last month's sales target.
3, 2, 1.
I am in a pickle!
Well, you sure have gotten yourself in a pickle.
Nora, I'm telling you, I need your help. I'm really in a pickle here.
I'm not asking you to defend anything, Pops, but we are in a pickle here, and we need to talk about it.
We were in a pickle because Gina's not been showing up for her shifts.
Thank you for watching this video.